So I've been using the Xbox Series S and the Xbox Series X and also the PlayStation 5. I tested different features with different games, also with different displays from monitors to 4K TVs to even projectors like this one right here. So in this video, I wanted to share my experience with you guys testing both consoles, sharing my pros, my cons, and maybe if you want to invest in one console, or maybe you just want to know what to expect when you buy one of these consoles when they become more available. Alright guys, so make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of content. I'm Jolster, and let's do this! Alright, so first let's start with the way they look. Both the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S have a very minimalistic approach. Now the S model is very small, very lightweight, and it kind of looks like a Bluetooth speaker. You can place it pretty much anywhere. You can stand it horizontal or vertical. It doesn't take that much space and it's very quiet. Now the Series X has a more aggressive look. It's all black and just it kind of looks like a mini fridge or a mini PC tower, but it also is not that big. You can easily stand it horizontal or vertical. It blends pretty much with the rest of my devices, and it's also very quiet no matter what I'm playing. Now the PS5 has a more futuristic look. It does look like a huge router. I have the digital edition and it's still a huge console compared to the Xbox or even the PS4. Now I posted a picture on my Instagram while testing different vinyl colors and people thought it was a monument. So it is kind of hard to find a good spot for it. You also need to use the little base or stand if you want to lay the console horizontal or stand it vertical. I do like that you can customize it with different color plates which are replaceable, and same with the logo. Now both consoles are very quiet and have amazing technology to keep very cool temperatures. Kind of like the technology used with the coldest water bottle, which is the sponsor of this video. Yes, summer is coming and I am assuming that you want to keep your drinks cold, right? Well, the coldest water bottle can hold that chilled water for up to 36 hours. It has no sweat technology, very strong build, very lightweight. There are many sizes to choose from. So I got the cellular blue one. This is a 21-ounce bottle. It fits perfectly in my car cup holder and also on my e-bike. So check out the link in the description and get yours right now. Do it! Now personally, I like both consoles. I wish the PS5 was a little bit smaller, but I do love the LED lights and modern look. Maybe the PS5 Pro version will be smaller? Who knows? Now let's go into the controllers. I personally love the look of the PS5 controller, which is now called the DualSense. It also looks futuristic and it feels good in the hand. It is much bigger than the DualShock 4 for the PS4, and it's a bit heavier too. It also comes with a touch panel, the LED lights, even a microphone and a speaker, just in case if you don't have your headsets, you can still communicate with others through the little mic. You can also customize the controller. I personally like the carbon fiber look, so I added carbon fiber to the touchpad. You can also change the black cover to different colors. I really like the customization options. And there's also the adaptive triggers. So this new tech adds more immersion to the gameplay. This works great with shooters or racing games. You feel the force feedback from the triggers depending on what you're doing. It's really awesome. Now on the other hand, the Xbox controller looks the same. They added an extra button, sort of like a share button. I use it to save short clips of gameplay, but you can customize it to do other things too. Now the triggers are a bit smaller than previous controller and it does feel a bit more solid, but overall it's all the same controller. It is not bad, but it doesn't feel next gen. However, using both controllers for a while, I do prefer the Xbox controller. Just the analog stick placement makes a huge difference when playing games for long hours. My hands feel less stressed and I just feel more natural than the DualSense. Alright, so what about gaming experience? So this is where it all comes down, right? Now both consoles offer amazing games. PlayStation has more narrative-driven single-player games that people love and enjoy playing, like Spider-Man, Ghost of Tsushima, Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, The Last of Us, just to name a few. Now these games are exclusive to the PlayStation and they have amazing stories. On the other hand, Xbox has games like The Medium, Gears of War series, Halo, Forza Horizon, Grounded, which offer great single player experience but also multiplayer, so they have a ton of replay value. Now both consoles have HDMI 2.1 features, and the most popular is the 4K 120Hz gaming. Now for this, you'll need a TV that supports it. However, the Xbox Series S and X also have features like auto low game latency, which automatically detects when you are playing a game and switches to game mode. And it also has VRR or variable refresh rate, which eliminates screen tearing and stuttering. Now the Xbox also has the 1440p 120Hz option for gaming in case if you're using a monitor or a TV that supports it like Samsung QLEDs. Now on the other hand, Sony has the 4K 120Hz support, and as of right now, we are still waiting for VRR or auto low game latency features to be implemented. Now honestly, I'm very happy running games at 4K 60 with HDR, and I feel that games run very smooth and stable, and having those extra features that Xbox offers just adds for a better experience, so Xbox has the upper hand here. Now one service that Xbox offers and have succeeded is Game Pass. For $15 a month, you get a gold membership with free games every month, plus access to hundreds of games which you can download to your hard drive and play them as long as you have an active membership. There is also the Xbox Cloud service, which is included with Game Pass and allows you to play games from your phone or tablet virtually anywhere you want. So there is a ton of value. There is also backwards compatible games. There are many games from the original Xbox, the 360, the Xbox One available to play, or if you have the disc, you can also use that too. Some even have HDR enhancements, so they look even better. And now Microsoft is rolling out higher frame rate performance to all games for free. So yes, there is a ton of replay value with Xbox. You can use the same controllers and you can play your old games all in one console. Now on the PlayStation, you have the PS Plus, which is similar to Xbox Gold, which is the monthly subscription to play games online and gives you access to free games and discounts. There's also PS Now, which is similar to Game Pass, but you stream games instead, so you need to be online all the time and have a strong connection if you want to play multiplayer games, so it's not the same as Game Pass. Now both consoles are fast. This is the biggest improvement of this generation. Fast loading times, so you can start gaming right away. But the Xbox has the quick resume feature, which is super useful when you're switching from one game to another. You just continue playing from where you left. It's simply amazing. Now if you're a streamer or thinking about streaming, well, you can do that with either console without a PC, but there are some limitations. Now for example, on the Xbox you can only stream to Twitch, whereas on the PlayStation you can stream to Twitch and YouTube. Now on the Xbox you can use any webcam with USB. Now on the PS5 you need to buy the PlayStation camera if you want to include yourself in the stream, so that's extra money that you need to spend. Now both consoles have DVR features. You can record them into a USB drive or internal memory, but I prefer the PlayStation DVR because it allows you to record previous gameplay for a longer period of time, and also including your voice. As on the Xbox, you have to start recording before the game starts, so if you had a bad gameplay, you just stuck with it and have to delete it later. Plus, you can't record your voiceover. Now when it comes to memory, well, the Xbox has the upper hand right now. The Xbox Series X comes with a bit more than 800 gigs of usable internal memory. Plus, there is an external SSD storage available. Now on the other hand, the PS5 has a bit more than 600 gigs of usable internal memory. At the moment, there are no compatible SSDs for extra memory, so you might run out of space quickly depending on how many games you have. However, you can use an external hard disk drive for older PS4 games, and the same with the Xbox, but there's a problem with the PlayStation. I noticed that some games take a while for textures to load. I never had this issue with the PlayStation 4 nor the Xbox, but this can be very annoying, especially when playing games like Warzone. Well, I guess the biggest question is, which one do I prefer? Which one I use the most? And my personal choice is the Xbox, and it basically comes down to two reasons. One is the controller. The controller is where I interact with the game, and sometimes I play for many hours, so it has to be comfortable, and the Xbox controller has that. It feels more natural in my hand. Now the second reason is friends. Most of my friends are on either PC or Xbox. We can play games together or join a party chat with PC gamers as well. I can see whether they're online, send them a message, and also I like that Xbox exclusives have online multiplayer or co-op options. Yes, I do love the PlayStation 5 exclusive, and that is the reason I bought a PlayStation 5, but after I finish a game, I lose interest in it. I don't really care about going back or replaying the same missions. So that's my choice, guys, but what about you? Let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite console and what is your favorite feature? Alright guys, so thank you so much for sticking all the way to the end of this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of content. I'm Jolster, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Jolster out! Oh yeah. Ah, it's still cold.